So I ordered taxi, and this guy was funny. At first, he wasn't saying anything, and then he started talking to someone. Just wait for it. Just wait. Like 3, 2, 1 here. And he's saying to the other driver that, oh, I've got a passenger and it's a beautiful girl. And yeah, it was awkward. Anyways, I arrived to the temple. There was a lecture going. This was about how this community has been created in Tbilisi, Georgia, since the 90s, and how it survived so many conflicts, like political turmoils. And there were some really key figures there who really started this, and they were sharing their experiences. Also, this person was talking about the idea of this community and the Krishna community and this and their philosophy. They were talking about art of detachment. They were they were like discussing passages from Bhagavad Gita, and also not that we shouldn't, no one should harm to anyone, and lots of this like key points, which is the foundation of Krishna's philosophy. So it was really interesting to listen to it. The last time I was here was in 2015. I think some random Facebook friend invited me to go there. And yeah, we ended up there, and I was really surprised because back in the days, it was the very first time that I visited this kind of organized religious situation, and that it was really fun because also like today, back in the days, there was this lecture, then there was this food, then dancing, and then listening to the music. So all these things, like this combination, creates really like natural flow in you, and usually it's on Sundays. So I really liked it, but I didn't really consistently went there like every Sunday. But every time I went there, I really had this positive impressions about them. So yeah, and now today I decided to go there, and it was fun. After this lecture, then we went to eat. But before we arrive to that part, I will try to read you some quotes from Bhagavad Gita. So, when meditation is mastered, the mind is unwavering like the flame of a lamp in a windless place. In the still mind, in the depths of meditation, the self reveals itself. Beholding the self by means of the self, an aspirant knows the joy and peace of complete fulfillment. Having attained that abiding joy beyond the senses, revealed in the stilled mind, he never swerves from the eternal truth. So yeah, and after that like pre-COVID period, um, like when this COVID ended, then I would see them singing. They usually go out in the city center, especially on Saturdays, and they just sing, like walking and singing along the streets. And yeah, I always felt good when I saw them, and I was like reminded, oh, I should go there, I should check out them. But yeah, I never actually managed to it. So they usually leave these books. They have this like books of Krishna, with very decent translations. I've read some of them, the little ones. But yeah, sometimes they give away these books, and sometimes I would see these books in random places. Actually, a few months ago, I saw this book really close to where I lived when I was like teenager, and I was like walking with my friend, and I see this neighborhood table, um, a table, and then there was this several books sitting there, and I was like, whoa. So yeah, they do this kind of little cute things, and I like that this. I like the fact that they do not really force you anything. Well, I've never actually dived really deeper to this specific community, but as far as I have like in interacted with it, it's pretty free spirited and open minded and chill. So I might go there next Sunday. I don't know. But yeah, today it was really chill.
very, very early to be
Let's
in
check
time to
out.
do all the
Let's check
rituals.
out
You
what he's
know how
saying
many
now. I
procedures
don't
they
really
have to
remember
go
what he's
through
saying
before
here. Okay,
waking
I'm
up
gonna shut up for a
or
while.
opening the curtain. However, nobody can be mechanical or robotic in that sense. Without putting your heart into it, you won't be able to conduct that service. So, can you imagine how close they become with the deities?
და შილა პრაბჰუპადა ამბობს, რომ ცოცხალი არსება, ხო, ვინც სულიერ გზაზე დგას და სულიერ ცხოვრებაში წინ მიწევს, ყველა სხვა დანარჩენი ცოცხალი არსების მიმართ კეთილგანწყობილი უნდა იყოს, როგორც თავად უფალი კრიშნა არის.
And Srila Prabhupada is warning us also and telling us that every living entity who is spiritually developing and elevating himself should be very kind and friendly towards other living entities, as Krishna himself is.
და ჩვენი ერთგული მსახურება ხო რითი იზრდება. როდესაც შენ ფიქრობ, რომ აი ჩემი ერთგული მსახურება რა მნიშვნელოვანია, ხო? ეგ ერთია, მაგრამ მეორეა, რომ სხვა ერთგული მსახურება ძალიან მნიშვნელოვანია და თუ შენ ამის მნიშვნელობას ვერ ხვდები და ვერ სათანადოდ ვერ აფასებ, ხო? აი უნდა გვესმოდეს, რომ ძალიან ცუდ მდგომარეობაში ვიყავი.
And we should also very well understand the fact that, yes, my devotional service is very important, but the others' devotional service is also very important.
Yeah, and again, he's
And if
talking
we are
about
not
how
appreciating
important it
that, if we are
is
not capable
to
of
be
understanding
kind
that,
towards any
then
living
we are in a
being.
very bad
And
position.
also he's talking about importance of a teacher, because some people people really need this teacher to follow their guidance, and
We also
yeah,
have to
they're
take into
basically
account that if
discussing this
every
in
person,
this
each of us,
presentation.
is
Okay,
going
let's
through his or
see
her own
what
battle,
else we have here
hence we
from
should be
Bhagavad
very
Gita.
kind to each other.
Death is as sure for that which is born as birth is for that which is dead. Therefore, grieve not for what is inevitable. Yeah, I like that. Show good will to all. Be fearless and pure. Never waver in your determination or your dedication to the spiritual life. Give freely, be self controlled, sincere, truthful, loving, and full of the desire to serve. Yeah, this is exactly what he was reading,
And the second
basically.
principle is
The
namaruchi,
act of
which is
service.
chanting the holy name.
Realize the truth of the scriptures, learn to be detached, and to take joy
The
in
third principle,
renunciation. Do
most
not get
important
angry or
among the
harm any living
principles,
creature. Oh,
is
yeah, this is exactly
Vaishnava
what he was
Seva,
saying.
or
But be compassionate and
serving
gentle. Show goodwill
every
to
Vaishnava.
all. Cultivate vigor, patience, will, purity, avoid
And
malice
he
and
further said
pride.
that
Then, Arjuna, you will
none of
achieve your
other
divine
scriptures
destiny. Yeah,
contain
this is when
principles
Krishna is
higher
telling this
than
stuff to
those three
Arjuna.
principles.
I have this like short version of Bhagavad Gita. It's really cool. So I really highly recommend
So
reading
the
it
very
in any
first
form.
one of these principles is
Short
being
version, long
kind
version.
and
Yeah,
friendly
it's
to
really,
all the
really
living entities.
great text to read. It's like really cosmic. It's like beyond time and space. So that's why it got me
And this
interested
is
in
possible
it.
only on a spiritual level, because if you look at the others through from the bodily concept, from bodily presence,
And the food time. Delicious food. I have no idea what is this food, but it was delish. It was vegetarian and it was made with love. It was beautiful. We wait for other participants until they arrived patiently, and then we started the feast. So yeah, it was fun, and the cake was also so delicious. I really wanted some coffee with that cake, but there was none, unfortunately.
There are so many remnants. They take water saga, they do not eat it. It's very not right. I don't know. So many remnants. People take and then so
And the dancing time. I think it is very logical because like when you eat and then you're moving your body, so it's healthy because it's always good to have a walk after eating. So it was fun, but it was really getting hot in this room, even though the windows were open. So at first I was having a hard time to move my body, but then eventually it got better and better. So yeah, I danced
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama.
Yeah, and then we all sat down and sun was already starting to set, so it was getting more and more beautiful and chill after really active dancing. And I really loved it. I really like the practices, religious or spiritual practices that don't have really strict rules and they're a little bit laid back. Of course there can be some rules to follow, but it should be like human friendly and it should have intelligence in it. So for me, this whatever I experienced so far here, it really had this like logical and spiritual balance in it.